If you're interested in equity release on a buy-to-let property, you need to know the difference between equity release and release in equity. I'll untangle all these terms and give you everything you need to know about equity release on buy-to-let. Firstly, let's understand what equity release is. Available exclusively to homeowners over 55, equity release allows you to access some of the value to your home as cash without any monthly repayments. Now, this doesn't mean that you're off the hook indefinitely. The loan and possibly the interest will need to be repaid when you no longer live in the property, be it due to moving into long-term residential care, selling the property, or unfortunately passing away. It isn't the same as releasing equity. Releasing equity is simply borrowing against the value of your home. It includes methods like remortgaging, home equity loans, HELOCs and home improvement loans. This is available to everyone regardless of age, providing they can prove their ability to repay the loan. And remember, you don't need 100% equity in your home to get these options. Now let's get to the crux of the matter. Equity release on buy-to-let property. Simply put, you can't get an equity release plan on a buy-to-let property. Why? Because these plans are designed for your residential home, the property you live in. But does that mean you can't access the equity in your buy-to-let property? Not at all. You can definitely use your buy-to-let property's equity for borrowing. You could secure a larger mortgage or a loan against it and use the money as you need. But remember, the risk here is that if you fail to repay, you could lose the property. Here are a few things that you need to consider. The amount that you can borrow will depend on your equity and the lender. Generally, you can borrow up to 80% of your equity. As a landlord, you can leverage the benefits of such a scheme, but you need to consider your tenant's rights when the scheme terminates. Also, if you're over 55, in good property conditions, and meet certain criteria, you're eligible for equity release. If you can't secure an equity release product, don't worry. You can consider remortgaging the property, taking out a secured loan, or selling one or more properties. But be cautious about the financial firms that you approach. Always do homework and ensure that they're regulated by the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority. Remember, they're required to provide you with the best advice at all times, but they might only offer a narrow range of products. So, should you try to extract equity from your buy-to-let property? It's not a straightforward answer. You need to consider your tenants and what your exit strategy will be, as the debt will be payable upon your death and not theirs. A consultation with advisors will give you a clearer picture of the situation. Let's quickly touch on lifetime mortgages, the most popular form of equity release. It's a loan secured against your property with no monthly repayments, as the loan plus roll-up interest is repaid when the plan ends, usually when you pass away or move into long-term residential care. Remember, while equity release can be a great way to leverage the value of your property, it does reduce the value of your estate and might affect your eligibility for certain benefits. Always think twice before securing a loan against your home. If you're interested in seeing if you could release equity, simply click the link below and fill out the short form. It contains a few questions like your property value and date of birth, and it'll give you access to quotes tailored to your circumstance. It's totally free to fill out and, of course, won't affect your credit score. Click the link below and fill out the short form to try it out.